Due to explanations of the insights presented, the viewer may find this video to be a little wordy. Viewer perseverance is advised. Namaste and welcome to this applied Jainism video, which will present the remaining 6 of the 12 Jain truths of reality, contemplation upon which motivates the aspirant toward the liberation of their soul. The 12 are known in Sanskrit terms as the Anuprekshaas, translated as Contemplations. The 12 Anuprekshaas are taken from this text by Acharya Kundakund and listed in this video. Here again are the 12 contemplations in English. Previously, these 6 contemplations were explained. Presented now are the remaining 6 contemplations with explanations. The 12 contemplations with explanations. Contemplations 7 through 12. The impurity of the physical body. The physical body is filthy and impure. The charm or attractiveness associated with it is superficial and illusory. The soul is distinct and separate from the physical body. The feeling of attachment to the unclean and impure body is a delusion and must be discarded. Some examples of the life forms that show the impurity of our bodies. The caption reads, "Every square inch of skin on the human body has about 32 million bacteria on it, but fortunately the majority of them are harmless." The archaea constitute a domain and kingdom of single-celled microorganisms. Illustration depicting the diversity of the human body's microbiomes and their respective body sites. The influx of karma. All mental activities cause an influx of karmic matter. Delusion and anger, pride, envy, deceit, and greed generate karmas. Their inflow is responsible for our continued mundane existence. Stopping the influx of karma. Non-attachment helps in stopping the inflow of karmas. Abstinence from undesirable activities and adherence to religious pursuits ensure the arrest of the influx of karmic material. Destruction of karmas. Right perception, right knowledge, and right conduct enable the aspirant to spiritual progress in disentangling the soul self from the attachment of karmas. The layer of karmas is dissolved and eliminated from the self through progressive renunciation and reflection on the intrinsic virtues of the soul. Karmas can thus be eliminated from the soul self even before they come to fruition. The principle or the path of righteousness. The path to liberation is through right perception, right knowledge, and right conduct. Firm belief in the real nature of the soul ensures one's advance through self-realization. Steadfast reflection on the precepts of the Jinas, enlightened Jain preceptors, and the adherence to them leads to the goal of eternal peace. The rarity of true insight. Birth as humans is rare compared to the number of creatures who are denied this chance, for it is only as a human that one can follow the path towards final liberation, moksha. An aspirant must, therefore, make the utmost use of their life as a human being by engaging their self in self-purifying activities. The 12 Contemplations delineated scenario. An individual attached to worldly objects first perceives that they, the worldly objects, are but transitory. The gradual decay of one's own physical form, a predicament from which none can be saved, then becomes clear. Then follows the realization that one's own present life cannot last indefinitely. This leads to the reflection that they are born all alone and that they alone endure all the troubles and tribulations in this life. They alone are responsible for all their miseries as well as their good fortune. Similarly, they are left to face death all alone, marking their exit from this life. The seeker proceeds to observe that all other things, animate and inanimate, are quite distinct from their soul self. Contemplating then on the continually revolving cycle of birth, death, and rebirth that has been their lot, the seeker perceives that their immortal soul self has been drifting devoid of peace all the time. The universe where the unending phenomena of births and deaths takes place is eternal. But eternal peace, therefore, cannot be attained here. From this thought follows a progressive diminution of attachment to the impure body containing the pure soul self. Attention then is focused on factors that determine the myriad varieties of existence. It is recognized that one's own acts cause the accumulation of karmic dirt, which holds them in bondage. Such activities then must be stopped, and karmas previously accumulated eliminated. This can be achieved by treading the path of right perception, right knowledge, and right conduct. Right perception, right knowledge, and right conduct are known as the three jewels of Jainism. Sanskrit translation, Ratna Traya. The one and only rare opportunity to follow this path to salvation occurs in human life. It is, therefore, one's life as a human being that presents the most favorable conditions for the attainment of liberation, which Jainism terms moksha. Definition of delineate. Alternative delineation. While the author delineates the 12 reflections in a particular sequence, the contemplations can be arranged according to the aspirant's condition. For example, the aspirant's first contemplation may be helplessness, due to the occurrence of this feeling when acted upon by the transitory nature of reality. Their contemplation of the Anuprekshaas may indicate the beginning of the contemplation rarity of true insight, and so on and so on. That's enough for now. Take time to memorize these 12 contemplations and validate them by applying them to your experience of reality. Constant contemplation on these sublime aspirations enables the seeker to concentrate on their own innate, pure soul self and liberate their self from bondage. These Jain Anuprekshaas are the stepping stones on the path to final salvation and supreme bliss. Namaste. I bow to your eternal, everlasting energy with consciousness soul, the real you.